I think I speak for most people in the city of Guelph when I say that I respect and have a great deal of appreciation for the fact that you want to establish accountability and responsibility with respect to my tax dollars. It seems like a bit of a breath of fresh air, and it shouldn't be like that. It should have been the way the city's been governed for a long time. As that becomes public, though, or as it becomes public knowledge, there seems to be suggestions that you would be taking draconian measures in some places, and the one I'm thinking of is Guelph Transit. Can you succinctly, very succinctly state your position and your strategy with respect to Guelph Transit and a responsible approach to finance?
Okay, well, thank you for that question. The first statement I'm going to say very clearly is I am not looking to privatize Guelph Transit. I am not looking to privatize Guelph Transit. Okay? We have just entered into a 4-year contract with them. There is nothing there for me to look at privatizing. Zero. So in my platform, I actually use the Guelph Transit issue that we just went through, the lockout, as a springboard for a better idea. One of the things that I have found at the City of Guelph is it's very top-down, very management-driven down. We need to completely flip that. And instead, we need to go to the frontline workers and ask them. So when it comes to transit, the drivers are the ones that are on the bus the most. Let's talk to them. Let's figure out what they want to say to make a more efficient system, or a better route, or a better pickup time, or better delivery service. Let's go to them. Let's go to the frontline staff first and get their input. And here's one of the things that I'd like to explore and hopefully implement. I would like to have an incentive program for the City of Guelph employees, where any council-approved cost-saving measure, they would get an incentive for that. It happens in the private sector often. Why can't we have it in the City of Guelph? We've got 1,400 employees here that are working day in and day out on the front lines. Let's empower them. Let's empower them to come forward with the ideas, and then we can, in return, give them that pat on the back that they deserve. If at the end of the day, it's for the benefit of the city as a whole. So when it comes to transit, unfortunately, in July of 2010, about $370,000 to $400,000 was spent on a consultant. This was before I was elected, to look at redoing the routes. In January or February of 2011, the new transit routes were put into play, and they were a disaster. They were awful. And it took a year for everybody to figure out that they were awful when we knew pretty much right away. And they have now gone, instead of the 20-minute service, they've gone back to the 30-minute service. So, you know what? As we grow, remember I talked about the Places to Grow Act requiring us to have 50,000 more people in Guelph by 2031. We have to make sure that we're looking at not just where are these people going to live, but how are they going to get around too. So transit's always fluid. It's always an ongoing issue that needs to be looked at and updated. And I think the best people to tap for that info is the frontline workers, the drivers.